Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. But first things first, Happy New Year! Yes, this is the first video of 2024, and wow. Not this year, last year went by so quickly. 2023 just seems to have lasted like a few months and then that was it. But we are here in 2024. Yes, I still have the Santa hat on. That's because I'm still sort of in the Christmassy mood because, well, the first video of 2024 is actually only a couple of days after the New Year. So a lot of places will still have the Christmas decorations up and all that jazz. So, first video of 2024 is my top 10 toys of 2023. That's right, I have been doing this for the past few years now, where the first video of every year was the top 10 toys of the previous year. Now this time it is going to be the top 10 toys out of the ones that I have reviewed on the channel. I know I started off doing this with the top 10 of what I had bought throughout the year, but if I kept on doing that, there was just way too many figures and stuff for me to have kept track of. So I've narrowed it down to just top 10 of the ones that I've reviewed. To basically just help me keep a track of everything. Because obviously I can just go on YouTube, flick through my channel and see which ones I have reviewed this year, instead of having to keep a big list of all of the ones that I had bought this year and having to narrow it down from just that. It's a lot easier to just narrow it down from the videos that I'd reviewed. So, we're going to count down from 10 to number 1, number 1 being my all-time favourite figure that I've reviewed in the year. And there's going to be one honourable mention in there as well. Now, the honourable mention is a figure that I have bought this year, but I have not reviewed yet, so it'll be reviewed at some point this year. I said one that I'd bought this year. I meant one that I'd bought last year. I bought it in 2023. It will be reviewed at some point this year in 2024. There we go. So, without further ado, let's start. All the way down at number 10 is a figure from 1997. And it is, when I can hold it the right way up, it is the Lost World Jurassic Park Cyclops Raptor. That's right, we've got an OG Jurassic Park figure in at number 10. And this one is complete. I have reviewed it on the channel. Links to all of the reviews of these figures will be down in the description if you haven't watched them. If you haven't watched them yet, go down in the description and the links for all the reviews will be there. So yes, number 10 is the Jurassic Park The Lost World Cyclops Raptor. Put you over there. At number 9, we have something that I've only just reviewed, and it is the Jurassic World Imaginext Quetzalcoatlus, or Quetzalcoatlus, however you want to pronounce it. Yes, this was only last week's video. I've only just reviewed this, but I loved it enough for it to be in this video. But because it was a more recent review, I haven't really had a chance to properly play with it. That's why it's so far down in the list. If I hadn't gotten around to reviewing it, then this would have been an honourable mention. So yes, number 9, the Imaginext Jurassic World Quetzalcoatlus. Number 8 is one where we're starting to look at anime figures now. So number 8, I'm probably not really going to be able to hold this one properly because it's so small. Number 8 is Nendoroid Sebastian from Black Butler. There he is. I got him posed holding the cat because that is just the cutest pose and probably the best one that you could get. So yes, Nendoroid Sebastian. An older figure, but one that I have only just gotten around to reviewing this year, so he has to be on there. We also have some more Nendoroids coming up on the channel. I do have a couple of Nendoroids up for pre-order that will be reviewed when they arrive. Number 7 is another anime figure, and when I remember where he is over here. This was actually the very first figure I reviewed in 2023. And it was Figma Akaza from Demon Slayer. Now, Figma Rengoku made it onto the 2022 list, so it only made sense that Figma Akaza would make it onto the 2023 list. Akaza is a really cool figure. Doesn't have nearly as many accessories, pieces and everything as Rengoku, but he's still a really cool figure, and I recommend getting him. I'll just add you over here. So that was number 7. So now we have number 6. And we are travelling back to Jurassic World for number 6. And it is the Hammond Collection Concavinator. The Hammond Collection was a series of figures that they started making, I think it was 2022 when the first ones came out. And the Hammond Collection has just been getting better and better with each new release. So the Concavinator was one of my favourites that they released. This one is actually a this year figure purchase as well as a this year review. So yes, the Concavinator is up there. On to number 5. So this is my top 5 now. So on to number 5. We're back to the anime figures. And it is the Figuarts Mini Tengen from Demon Slayer. This is the sound breathing version. So this is not the normal version. This is the beaten up version. And he is really cool. I really like this little guy. The Figuarts Minis are basically like Nendroids on a budget. So to change the poses, you have to change the body parts, like with an Nendroids. And yeah, that's about it. So we've got Figuarts Mini Tengen at number 5. At number 4, we have more Figuarts Minis. Let me actually just find them. There's 2 of them because this was a double pack. And hold on, my iPad is about to go off. So this is a 2-pack Figuarts Minis. And it is Daki and Gyutaro once again from Demon Slayer. Have I got Gyutaro first? Yeah. So, Daki and Gyutaro once again from Demon Slayer. These came alongside Tengen. I ordered them off AmiAmi and they had like a deal where you could buy this 2-pack and Tengen all together at a discounted price. So I did that because I wanted all 3 figures anyway. So yeah, Daki and Gyutaro are at number 4. Excuse me. At number 3. So we are down to our final 3. Going back to Jurassic World. At number 3 is the Hammond Collection Irritator. Now this is one of their more recent releases. At least over here in the UK. And over in the US we're on Carnotaurus and Blue and all that jazz. So yes, the Hammond Collection Irritator is my number 3 pick. And it is a really cool figure. One of the best that Mattel have produced for the Hammond Collection line. So that was that. Number 2. Oh, number 2's fallen over. Number 2 has died. Yep, number 2 died. Both in his anime and the figure because he fell over. My number 2 is Figma Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Unfortunately, when I reviewed him, his foot broke. I have since glued it back on, so he is now fine. Yeah, he stands up all right. He's good. So yes, Figma Nanami is my number 2 pick. He would have been my number 1 had it not been for the broken foot. But yeah, Figma Nanami, I highly recommend him for any Jujutsu Kaisen fan, especially if you're like me and you're a Nanami simp. But yes, Figma Nanami is amazing. So that was number 2. Lay you back down. Before we get to number 1, I'm going to show you my honourable mention. So like I said, this is a figure that I bought this year, but bought last year. So I bought it in 2023. I just haven't got around to reviewing it yet. But it will be reviewed at some point. And it is the Jurassic World Legacy Collection. I think it's the T-Rex Escape set. So you get the T-Rex and you get a Ford Explorer. I love this set. I bought this off Vinted. I didn't get it brand new. I got it off Vinted for like £8. Unfortunately, it's missing the goggles, like the night vision goggles, because it's meant to come with them so little Timmy can wear them. But apart from that, it's complete. So we got the T-Rex, we got the car, we got Timmy sat in the back. Can't really see him, but he's sat in the back. Oh, you can probably see him there. Look, there's his head. So yes, this will be reviewed at some point this year. Don't know when, because I've got a big backlog of figures to review. So this will be reviewed at some point. Let's just put you down there. Right, time for my number one figure. This figure, technically, I should have got this in 2022. I pre-ordered this on Toyopolis, April 2022. I finally got it in like July, August of last year, 2023. So, yes, Toyopolis was a big scam. The website now no longer exists. I think their social medias do, but the website itself no longer exists. So Toyopolis is gone. I seem to have been the only person to have not been scammed by them for this specific figure. And it is the... Oh, he's dropped his food. The Hammond Collection T-Rex. I seem to have been the only person that got it from Toyopolis. Loads of people then thought I was part of the scam, and people thought that I worked for Toyopolis, which was why I got it and they didn't. But I honestly don't know why I got it and they didn't. I think it was just because I constantly pestered them. So yeah, I started messaging them every month or so, asking where it was because there was delays. And yeah, it finally paid through and I got the figure. This is an amazing figure. And one of the best Jurassic Park T-Rex figures out there. It is an awesome figure. So, yay. Such a cool figure. So, yeah. So that, ladies and gentlemen, and theys. So he's, she's, theys, thems. That was my top 10 toys of 2023. Now, 2024, there is going to be a lot more toy reviews coming, and also a lot more convention vlogs coming, because I am going to be going to conventions. If you see me at any of them, come and say hi, take a picture. I will not always be wearing neb for conventions, so I might not always stand out in the crowd. But yeah, don't be afraid to come say hi if you see me at a convention. Excuse me. And yeah, so that was my top 10 toys of 2023. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you all had a fantastic new year again, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!